My daddy hates robots.
Hello everyone, this is Cybertronian Beast, and let's talk Transformers. Today we're taking a look at Transformers Generations 30th Anniversary, or Thrilling 30, Autobot Springer, Voyager Class. This has been a really highly anticipated figure ever since it was shown at the, I believe it was the Tokyo Toy Show, and it is really a special design. It's based on the character design by Nick Roche, who wrote and designed who wrote and drew the book Last Stand of the Wreckers for IDW, and in that book he did the character design for Springer, which was the inspiration for this character design. And let's take a quick look at this packaging. As you can see, there's a really cool picture of Springer on the front, as well as a nice big window. Now we'll get a look at the side. The side doesn't really have anything here. Nice Autobot logo there. On the back, obviously you're getting your modes. As we know, Springer is a triple changer, so you've got his helicopter mode, his armored car mode, and his robot mode. On the other side of the box, we've got name, half the logo, and a small picture of Springer in the bottom corner. On the bottom, Blitzwing, the other bot offered for the first offering on this this 30th Anniversary Voyager line. And let's get it open. Okay, so there is Springer, and he is looking awesome. He's got a new weapon, as you can see. He's got this big, large weapon here, and it's got two projectiles in it. So if you push this forward, it's supposed to fire. Now they are only in the gun on pressure, so you just pop them in there, and the harder you push this forward, the more it's supposed to shoot. And mine doesn't shoot all that well. It's okay. I'm not really worried about him shooting his gun. But this is a real step away from Springer's original gun from G1. And let's see if I can get it here. There is Springer's original G1 gun. It's a little worn, but this is a real step beyond that. It's obviously there's no chrome on the new gun, and it's not even close to being the same shape. And yeah, so that's his gun. There is no transformation gimmick. The handle moves slightly. I'm assuming that's for better positioning in vehicle modes, but other than that, it doesn't do anything. Throw that to the side. His other weapon, this is exactly the same as the G1 figure. Come on. This is Springer's sword. And what's a Springer figure without a sword? And this sword becomes the helicopter blades of the helicopter mode. And what you do is you just split the sword in half, you bring it down, and then you tilt up this green bit here, and then the handle becomes the rotor, or it rotates on the handle. It's very cool. Because the green piece here locks the handle into place so it doesn't move, and then you can put the sword back in place. It's great. Great sword. Throw that away. While we've got Springer standing here, and before we get into any details or whatnot, I want to bring up some comparisons, because lately, I don't know whether you've noticed, Springer has been a very popular character in Transformers recently. Now, first off, I've mentioned it and I've shown it. We've got G1 Springer. Show a comparison there with G1 Springer. Oh my god. So there we go. Let's just write him here. There we go. So that's G1 Springer. And last year, GDO repainted, for Asian exclusive, they repainted the Tomahawk figure and called it Springer. And there it is there. There's that. And of course this year, in the first series of the Creo Micro Changers, we got a Springer. Look at that. He's dueling swords this time. So he's got two swords and a helicopter blade, so lots you can do with that. We can put him down here if you can see him. And lastly, third party even did their own Springer. This is Fans Project's Defender. Yeah. They are very cool. Tons of Springer. And yeah, Springer. There's a lot of Springer love going on lately. So yeah. Anyway, I've done a review on GDO Springer. Creos, I kind of did a review of them when they were the preview packs. Essentially, each Creo is the same. G1 Springer, I gotta thank my friend Dogcades for loaning me this, and for loaning me the Defender figure. Hopefully I can get a review done on Defender before I have to send them back to Dogcades. But this review is for the new Springer, so we're going to do that right now. Let's get into some of the detail on Springer. First off, this figure is awesome. Let's get that right out of the way. And I usually try and point out like a gripe or something bad about the figure. This was really hard to find something that I didn't like on Springer. Really difficult. So, yeah, I'll point it out as I get to it. But this is nearly a perfect figure. So, if you can find it, I say grab it, because you're not going to find a much better figure. Okay, getting into the details of Springer in robot mode. First off, there's no ankle tilts, and that's one of the gripes, is that essentially you have to stand him bow-legged like that if you want to get any kind of decent stance out of him. You can't put him in a walking mode. Like, you can't put him forward and back. It just doesn't work. Just looks dumb. Just doesn't look right. So a walking stance just won't happen with Springer. But he does have a really good knee joint, and 90 degrees, no problem there. He does have a upper thigh swivel, which you'll get to go 360. He does have a universal joint in the leg, so you'll get to go all kinds of posing out of that. A really nice really nice ratchet in the knee, so tons of stuff there. And a waist joint that will swivel, but due to some back kibble, you're not going to get the entire 360 out of it. It would go if it wasn't all back kibble there. To the arms. The arms are very mobile. Very, very mobile. First of all, you get the full 360 on the shoulder joint. You can also get the standard rotation on the bicep swivel, except it's not going to go 360. It's probably going to go about 270 or so. Elbow joint is a really good ratchet, and the hands do come in due to transformation, plus they do swivel. So you're going to get a swivel on the hands, which is great. I love it when the hands swivel. It makes it for easier weapon posing. And lastly, the head. The head is on a ball, so you're going to get lots of posing movement on that. There is, if you get a close-up look on the head here, first of all, there is light piping. So let's pull that out. And it's quite good. So that's really nice light piping. I don't know how close we can get in on this here, but there is a mouth that's right in here, and the paint on it isn't all that great, so I may actually take a fine tip Gundam marker and just paint it in. So a slight little alteration there, and it should do quite well. Anyway, that's the short spiel on the articulation. Let's get into the transformations, because there are many. First up, we're going to go to car mode. So in car mode, what we want to do is we're going to, first off, we're going to get rid of the head here. We got to disconnect these things here, and we're going to flip this right up. Now the head can be kind of tricky to get through here, so you got to make sure that it's in the perfect position to get through this hole. So once you get it through, it's going to snap into the windshield here, and there is a peg right there. Perfect. Now as you can see, you got the head on the underside here. Now you're going to take it and you're going to flip it all the way down into that chest cavity there. Now you've got some landing gear here, and we're not going to need that in car mode, so go ahead and flip that right back into the chest, or the cavity there, and you're good to go. Now for these shoulder pieces here, you're going to take these and put them in like so. That'll just create the better look there. You're going to bring this all the way down. Or no, we're doing car mode first. Okay, yeah. So we're keeping those up this time. Perfect, just like that. Okay. And we need to take the windshield here, and we need to take it all the way to the back. I probably should put the legs together here. That'll help. So let's connect the legs. There's a tab here and a port there. Let's do that. And we're going to fold the legs back in on themselves. So you can see what I did with the feet there. I kind of did a little fast. The feet transform themselves. There's nothing to do with the feet really. If you can see the feet like this, take them and just push them up on each other, and you just transform the feet. Fantastic, huh? So bring the feet, you can just snap it like that and bring it around just like that. Perfect. And then these things here, these are your spoiler for car mode. And this is one of the gripes. This thing really doesn't stick in any specific spot. If you bring it around, you can feel it kind of sit in a spot there, but there really is no set area. And I wish there was. Anyway, that's where they go. Now we're going to move the windshield back. So we've got the windshield here. We're going to pick it up, and we're just going to move it all the way to the back here. and snap it in. Perfect. And we can take this part right here and just drop it down. Just like that. Great. Now we're finished with the arms, and that'll be easy. The arms, we got to put the hands in, so we are going to fold up the windows, and we're going to push the hands in. I don't know whether you saw what I did there. So yeah, we're folding up the windows, we're pushing the hands in, and then we're taking this side panel and we're pulling it all out. Just like that. And now it kind of bangs into the back area here. So what we just do is we just kind of fold that out a bit and just kind of slide it all in there. And that little wing just slides right underneath here. And there is a very small peg right there, which will go right into there. These ones don't like to hold on my figure, and they're meant to, but mine just don't like to hold. Anyway, that's where they go. And lastly, for the arm, you take this cover piece, you turn it around, and you push it in. And that's the side of your car. You can I just kind of tweaked a knee joint there to make the car a little straighter, but other than that, it's that side of the car is pretty much done. I mean, other than pushing everything together. Let's do the other side. Okay, so we're going to take the window, we're going to fold it up, like so. We're going to take the hand, and we're going to push it in, fold the elbow up, and we're going to fold the wing out, and everything back in. Oh, and that's right, it's gonna hit there, so we're going to fold that out, bring everything in. And now that'll come back over top. Perfect. And now we just kind of fit everything together. Oh yeah, and this here. That slide, push it in. Perfect. And make sure that these are still in their spot. And you can see, as I push everything together here, it all just pops out. So it just doesn't want to stay. I can't make it stay. But hopefully you have better luck with your figure. But this is Race Car, or the Cybertronian armored car, and it is phenomenal. I love the look of it. All four wheels touch, so I'm happy about that. It rolls fantastically, and yeah, it's a great looking vehicle. You can take your gun, your god-awful gun, you can peg it in up here, you can peg it in up here, you can take your sword, and you can peg it in here, or here. I'm sure you could do both. Something like that. If that floats your boat. But that's just strange. Obviously, you could also do one on top of one, something like that. Lots of combinations. Anyway, I actually just like it without the weapons on it. I think this looks a lot better without the weapons. But there is another mode, and that's the helicopter mode. So let's get into that. And essentially, you're keeping a lot of this the same, you're just moving it around. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the arms out for a second here. Just get them out of the way. We're going to move the windshield up like this. Come on. There you go. So moving that up. You can fold that up for a second. We're going to move the wheels back to where they were. Move these little things back. And these ones here, you just got to make sure that they peg in. So there is a large peg right there on both sides. You just got to make sure it actually connects in there. So just like that. Perfect. Okay. And then these things here, they just kind of sit, and I just turn the the fins to the side, and that's supposed to be your rear rotor. Okay, and on the sides now, we're going to take these side panels that we collapsed in to reveal the wheels. We're going to pull them back out because we don't need the wheels anymore. So we're going to hide those wheels again. And these are hard to get out. Not the easiest. There's one. And it only goes so far. So that's as far as it's going to go. And the other one. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And now we can fold out the little side wing, just like that. And we're going to fold down the windshield, but we're keeping the hand in, because obviously it doesn't need a hand when it's in helicopter mode. And we'll just press that up against the side. So same difference, windshield down, wing out, and up to the front this time. Or, no, sorry. Back to the back this time. Just like that. And face down. And you can put your landing gear out now. So there's one, and you have two at the back. His knee pads or his knee spikes are landing gear. So you've got the landing gear sitting like that. And how I check to make sure that the legs are at the right angle, I use the sword, the blades. So once I have it out like that, I put it into Springer. I combine it into him, and that's tight. Don't be scared, you can push it right in there. Perfect. And once I get it all back together, I spin it. Whoops. Spin it like that. And if it doesn't hit the back rotors here, then I know it's at the proper angle. So there we go. And that is Springer now in helicopter mode. And again, it looks fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic in helicopter mode. Robot mode looks great. Car mode looks great. Helicopter mode looks fantastic. This is a very, very good figure. If you have any ability to get this thing, get it. I know you can order it on BBTS. I know it's starting to appear on the shelves at Target in the US. If you can wait, this is wave 1 of the new series of figures. Wave 1 figures always last. They're always on the shelf forever. So if you can wait until the holiday season, early fall, you're going to find this figure everywhere. So much so that you're going to be like, enough with Springer and Blitzwing. Where is Sandstorm and, where are the other guys? So if you can wait, you'll get them. You'll probably find them on sale. But, yeah, he's fantastic. Fantastic. I cannot say enough about Springer. Sure, he's got some little nitpicky flaws, but really, what more can we expect out of a figure? Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. 11 out of 10 for this one for me. Anyway, if you have any questions about this figure, or for me in general about Transformers, drop me a line in the comment section on the YouTube blog here, and I'll do my best to answer them. You can follow me on Twitter at Cybertronian. You can follow me on Twitter at CybertronBeast. I always post tons of pictures up there. You probably, if you're already following on there, you probably saw that I had posted pictures of Springer long ago. So I've been messing with him for a while. And you can follow me on Facebook as well. I always post tons of fun little pictures where I mess around with my figures on Facebook, as well as all my videos are posted on Facebook as well. So just search Cybertronian Beast on Facebook and you'll find me there. Anyway, thank you for watching. This has been Cybertronian Beast, and I will talk to you later.